In grandMA3 version 2.3, we reworked the assign menu to give a lot more flexibility to your playback area. As you know, in the assign menu, we can set the functionalities for our buttons, for the faders, or to the rotary encoders, so to our whole playback area in the console. How do we get there? We can press the assign key, or we type in assign in the command line, and we select one of our executors. So let's have a look at the first executor fader here. And you can see the new structure of the assign menu already. First of all, on the left-hand side, you can see the blocks of 5. This is very familiar to you, the blocks of 5 of our playbacks here. And you see, for example, our look sequence, which is at the moment placed at executor 201. And it's widened to the line 3 here as well. So we have 2 buttons at the end. We have the fader and we have one of these rotary encoders. The thing is, now in the new assign menu, you can just grab the sequence and move it somewhere around. So maybe you want to place it here, or you want to extend it to the left or to the bottom as well. So you have these 4 handles in the 4 corners of the executor to get it bigger or smaller and to move it somewhere on the playback where you want to have this. And then within these functionalities, you can just select the button, for example, and you get a more detailed overview of what is happening here at the button with the respective functionalities. When we select the fader, for example, we get the fader functionality, and below that we get some predefined functionalities which are there for the fader. And the same with the rotary encoders. So we select the rotary encoders and we can see the detailed overview of the functionality on the right hand side. Let's again have a look at the button, because then you can see the button on the one hand, the detailed functionality here, and you can see the default functions which you can assign directly to the button here on the right hand side. So you don't have to go into a drop-down menu anymore. You can just select the functionality here directly. And at the bottom of the window, you can see also that you can type in a custom command. So you can always use a custom command also directly at the button. And then a small highlight at the end of this new assign menu. We get a new functionality for the buttons now as well. So you can decide if you want to have a functionality for a button press or for a button release as well. So when you release the button, what should happen then? You can define a specific command for this. This can be quite helpful in programming some of these typical dimmer or color bumps where you want to have some functionality as well when you release the button again. So a lot of new functionality, a lot of more flexibility with the new assign menu, a great new workflow to assign the functionalities to your buttons, faders, and your rotary encoders.